Hi, this is Matt Yatter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Monday, August 12th, 2024. The address we're inspecting today is 315 Lindgren Drive, Newberg, Oregon, 97132. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, we noted some H sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe law, per-bit fittings, and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the main floor bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Looks like the sewer pipe direction runs to the street in front of the house, Lindgren. And at least through the first 25 feet we have a pretty nice downhill flow to the water. Everything moving pretty smoothly through. We're going to transition there. So at 33 feet, this signifies a few things. This signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from a 3-inch pipe into a much larger pipe. Looks like 6 to 8-inch concrete pipe. So ABS plastic into concrete and into a branch pipe off of the city lateral. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be buyer owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. And so let me make a correction. It looks like there's the most amount of aging and wear that we've seen so far right about there, and there's a little bit of a dip in the pipe, a little bit of marginal pitch right there. Very minor, but there is a little bit of marginal pitch right here at this joint, this junction here. Camera head of the water kind of brushes the camera lens for a second, and then we get back into a pitch. So there's one section of piping that has a little bit of a sag there, and it's really minor. At this point, it's probably just something to keep an eye on. And we kind of go a little bit marginal pitch through here. So the concrete piping is a little bit marginal. So I'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on the concrete piping, and then of course repair and or replace as needed by a licensed and qualified drain repair specialist. But as of right now, we're going to transition. We're going to go back to plastic piping and then into our lateral there. So we'll call it 83 feet to the city lateral. So I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe. Look at the pipe one more time in reverse here. Okay, we have drained much of the water out. There's still some residual stuff making its way through here, but I'm going to start the pull back. A little bit of an offset there. So again, I'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things. And then, you know, if things continue to shift or sag, then of course some repairs could be required here in the future. But as of right now, you know, even though there's a little bit of marginal pitch, you know, some slow pitch, you can see that everything still appears to be trying to make its way toward the end of the line. That was the area, the biggest area of concern. And you can see with the water off again, just for the most part, everything did drain out of there. So again, the sewer pipe passes inspection today. So if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe appears to be in working condition. It is draining and passes inspection. There's a couple areas of marginal pitch, and there's a little bit of a sag and a little bit of an offset. They are so minor at this point that it's just going to be something to keep an eye on. So we'd recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years, and then of course repair or replace as needed if conditions ever worsen. And here is the area that this was the one that I wanted to run the test on. This is the one where the first time through with the water on, water kind of grazed the camera lens. You can see the majority of it drained out. It still looks like there's going to be a little bit of residual water that kind of hangs here. So of all the areas, that may be the one that needs to be repaired in the future, but it is so minor, so slight at this point. I would say that the pipe still passes inspection, and we'll just keep an eye on it and repair or replace as needed. Here's our ABS plastic pipe.